What's up, folks? This is Crypto with James talking to you today about Cardano. So I want to take a look at Cardano because obviously the hard fork is coming up. There's a lot of projects sitting on the sidelines waiting to launch because they want to effectively benefit from the hard fork. So I'm going to get into that in a second. Before I do, I update the spreadsheet. The first 26 coins I spoke about on the channel. If you had invested $100 into each of these when I released videos about them, you're still holding all that crypto, be in profit for about 12.5 grand. You shouldn't be holding all that crypto. You should, always take profits. But if you want to see the coins that I own, you can come check out Coppermint Crypto. It's where I share the coins I buy and sell, as well as what I'm expecting from the markets and what I'm going to be investing in during the bear cycle. Now, guys, the bear cycle doesn't matter what financial market it is. If it's a recession or a bear cycle, however you want to term it, two different things, mind you. But they're the best times to invest, unequivocally, and it's proven throughout all historical records, whether it's the NASDAQ or housing, gold, or crypto. And the benefits of crypto is that the gains are far, 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 far greater. If you want to see the coins that I'm getting in on during the bear cycle, the ones I think can do the crazy gains, the 20x's, the 40x's, the 100x's, like I said with Phantom, which is still at 64 times, then all you have to do is click the link in the description and check it out, guys. So, cryptocurrency events calendar. As we can see, the Vasil hard fork is coming up. Charles Hoskinson actually wrote on Twitter, what most people don't understand is that many Cardano dApps are waiting for the Vasil hard fork in June to launch to benefit from pipelining. So it seems we ain't seen nothing yet on total value locked. And there's an article on ambcrypto.com, which is actually taking a look at Cardano's health right now. So Cardano is ramping up activity since the Vasil fork is edging closer as we enter the second week of June. It's now up and running on the right path with major indicators leading the way for a bullish rally. Now that's obviously dependent on Bitcoin not dropping. IOHK has also given a timely update on the latest developments on the project. As per a sentiment tweet, 39 whale transactions were recorded between 2 p.m. and 3 p.m. on the 3rd of June. Whale activity has been on the high ever since that hour, along with a 17-day high social volume of Cardano. These metrics have eventually attributed to about 32% price surge for ADA as the Vasil hard fork is approaching. Cardano has also reached a new milestone as the number of projects building on the platform has crossed the 1,000 mark. According to data shared by IOHK, the number of projects on the Cardano has actually reached 1,003, up from 992 reported over the past weekend. IOHK also released a network growth report that signaled NFT project growth to around 5.8. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. So according to another IOHK update, the Cardano team has delivered a new node for Vasil with the release of its command line interface. The update has reassured users with a message that read, alongside, we continue to address the remaining issues we've caught. So ADA is valued, and it's been back and forth a little bit, but I think it's sitting at around 61 cents or so now. So it's been up about 52% in terms of volume just in the past 24 hours. The high volume can be a result of the IOHK updates initiating a positive response for the community. Now, this actually bodes really well for Cardano. Look, Cardano itself, the team behind it, have done everything very litigiously, very carefully. They to a point of being frustrating. A lot of people want to see faster movement in the crypto market, but Cardano are a team of academics that want to do everything without causing a network problem, which is very much opposed by Ethereum in terms of how they've always done things, which is launch, if there's a problem, fix it. So as a result, Ethereum has had first mover advantage in the smart contract game. Cardano, however, is really starting to solidify themselves. 1,000 projects is nothing to sniff at. Still means it's probably well away from sort of Ethereum and Binance, and probably Solana to some degree. Although I'd be curious, I don't actually know the stats on Solana. But the project being built, we're certainly starting to see that growth. And Cardano, with its ties to countries in Africa, with its ties to governments, and with a solid community behind it, Cardano's future looks really strong. This sort of moment could be pretty big for Cardano in terms of price appreciation, especially if we've got, multiple projects sitting on the sidelines waiting for the fork to be complete, because then once those dApps start being implemented, the total value locked within Cardano will rise. Probably a decent amount of Cardano itself will be locked up. That reduces the supply, which, if the demand stays the same, that should result in a price appreciation. So the completion of the Vasil hard fork should lead to price appreciation for Cardano. That will be negated, however, or minimized if Bitcoin has a move to the downside, which does look fairly imminent at this point, especially with an FOMC meeting next week. That tends to cause a bit of trepidation in the markets. So it'll be a real interesting one. But this is set to be complete, should be complete by the 30th, should be complete by the back end of the month. So if Bitcoin holds steady, doesn't, or even has price appreciation, Cardano will obviously have price appreciation if Bitcoin does. But with the completion of the hard fork, we could see a bit more of a surge in Cardano, to be fair. Wouldn't be surprised. But the strength of the project is now starting to live up to its potential as we're seeing this level of growth. And interestingly, the biggest areas of growth, or the biggest percentages in terms of projects on Cardano, NFT collection, 40.4% of projects are NFT based. That's massive. There's a decent amount, there's a small percentage in terms of metaverse and gaming, and DeFi, really small. I'd like to see that DeFi one grow. That will benefit Cardano long term. So this is going to be a real interesting one to see how this plays out. But if the month holds okay in terms of prices, which I think is unlikely, but if it does, Cardano is going to should have a pretty decent surge in July. But let's see. Guys, if any of you are Cardano holders, let me know in the comments down below. Are you a big fan of Cardano? Do you believe that the Vasil hard fork is going to lead to a price surge, or do you think just the fact that we're in a bear cycle, probably Bitcoin's still got lower lows to go to, is going to negate any of that? And regardless of the short-term action, how do you feel about Cardano long-term? Let me know in the comments down below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification as well. And guys, if you're unprepared for your bear cycle, if you've not got your coins ready, you have time. If, however, you have more working hours than ever, which shit ton of my friends do, a lot of my friends are working many more hours than they used to because of the cost of living, then, to be fair, you can always come check out Copyright Crypto. You can see the coins I'm going to get in on during the bear cycle, or, I'd listen to a lot of podcasts as well, but easier to come check out what I'm getting into. If you want to see the coins that I think can 20x, 40x, 50x, 100x, like I said with Phantom, which is still up 64 times from when I did the Udemy course, then all you have to do, guys, is click the link in the description and check it out. That's it from me. Take it easy. Bye-bye.